Welcome back to the Mustang News 2017 Open House live stream, and we have the pleasure to be joined in studio today by Cal Poly's very own President Jeffrey Armstrong. Thank you, Mr. President, for being here.
It's great to be with you. Thank you.
Yeah. So as you can see, our studio is looking pretty nice today. We were fortunate enough to get a donation, and I understand that you had a part in this. Could you talk to us a little about that?
Well, Bill Swanson is the chair of our foundation. He's the retired chairman and CEO of Raytheon, and Bill and Cheryl are both Cal Poly grads, and they care deeply about Cal Poly. So it was just a natural progression of presentations from the College of Liberal Arts that demonstrated what quality we have in our students, but where we needed to enhance the quality of our equipment. And that was an easy call. And he leaned over to me during the meeting and said, I think I want to do this. And really need to give the credit to Bill and Cheryl Swanson. They're amazing individuals that support engineering, athletics, and now we have the Bill and Cheryl Swanson studio. And what better way to support Learn by Doing in action?
It's awesome. And we actually had a virtual reality tour of the new studio that we had filmed this week, and so we're going to check that out right now.
Wow, it looks very good.
It looks fantastic.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We need to make sure we send that to them. They will enjoy seeing it.
Definitely. So the studio actually hasn't really changed in terms of format and like where all the cameras are, and especially inside there, it is looking very similar. But the equipment has been upgraded tons. And so we have to give a huge thank you to the Swanson family.
Yeah, and it was Leah Horner who made the presentation, and Leah did a wonderful job in showing this is where we are, and this is what HD would bring us. I'm so excited about the future of what exciting things are going on in journalism and with our students, because I think the future is the internet, it is streaming. And what Cal Poly is going to be doing over the next months and years is to enhance our bandwidth and our speed and how we can do things at Cal Poly. So I think the sky's the limit on what we can do and how you can deliver an open house like you've done during game day, and we'll just keep growing.
Yeah, and so what do you think the importance is, not only to just the journalism department here at Cal Poly, but to Cal Poly in general, to have such a quality HD studio like this?
Well, it's like so many things at Cal Poly. You know, engineering student was asking about music programs. It's not just for the majors. That's very important because you get that learn by doing experience, and you'll be out like some of our alumni on national news wearing a Cal Poly tie or doing things like that. But it's also, it just helps Cal Poly. It's an opportunity, it's a venue, it's a vehicle to showcase anything at Cal Poly and everything at Cal Poly. So in the future, we're going to have everything brought to us in this manner. And I think we are doing a great job now, and we can do even better with support from donors like Bill and Cheryl. So it's about branding and marketing of Cal Poly as well. I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, and so we had Cal Poly Gives go on earlier in March. I believe it was March 9th. And so you see all the people who donated to different parts around campus, including yourself, by the way, so thank you very much for that. And why are Cal Poly students so eager to give back after they graduate? What is it about Cal Poly?
Well, I think if you look at a lot of the things, people say, well, what's so special about Cal Poly? It's a formula. It's excellent students, excellent faculty and staff, and you know, Learn by Doing is also about doing better. And I think that giving back comes along with that. And we've tried to be even more intentional talking about that. When I first arrived, we started talking about giving back during WOW. Not if, but when you're successful. Give back to your community, give back to your family, give back to Cal Poly. And it's a matter of service. I just ran into someone this morning who was talking about, I'm in a new role and volunteer role in the food bank in San Luis Obispo. Talked about how our Greek students are there over and over and over again, not just checking a box, but really doing that service and giving back to the community. And you have the ability now to show other people what these wonderful students are doing.
Definitely. Well, you talked a lot about showcasing Cal Poly, you know, what students are doing. And so can you talk a little bit about this morning, open house, how the parade went? Maybe, I don't know if you were out at Dexter Lawn. I know there's a lot of booths, a lot of student volunteers out there. Can you talk a little about that?
I just came from Dexter Lawn, and I was running late because there were so many alumni and prospective students. And it's amazing when you talk to prospective students, and the list of the universities that they're talking about, UCs, USC, Stanford, Texas A&M, universities across the nation, and they're having a very difficult time making a decision. But I see so many of them saying, I've made that decision, I'm coming to Cal Poly. It really started off well yesterday, even though it was raining. We had the academic focus yesterday, a couple of welcomes for the 3 colleges at a time. That went extremely well, a lot of buzz. We've had a rodeo canceled last night due to rain. The tractor pull is canceled today due to rain, but we had rain insurance for the rodeo, so the rodeo is going to go on tonight. So the showcase is really gearing up. The students couldn't set up last night like normal, so it's populating, and they're working hard. And the smell of food and the excitement, alumni, parents, prospective parents, community members, and the parade was even bigger this year. We had the winning float in the hearts and minds of everyone was the Children's Center. They were singing and smiling and going down the parade route. It was amazing.
So you said that the parade was bigger this year?
Yes, I think I thought it was, and then they told me that it was bigger. We had San Luis Obispo High School band in there. It was really good. So we're going to continue to make that bigger and involve the community more.
Awesome. That's just awesome.
Yeah. And
Poly Roll Parade, Poly Roll Rodeo,
yeah.
all part of open house.
Mm-hmm. And so you're often thought of as someone who is Mr. Cal Poly, I would say. Ever since I was a freshman, we always knew we could get a selfie with President Armstrong. And I can't help but notice the socks you have on today.
Yeah, I told my wife, I said, I wonder how that's going to look. So, yeah.
Yeah, looks great.
Cal Poly.
Well, thank you so much for your time today. It was a pleasure having you. And we're going to go to break, but thank you so much, Mr. President.
Yeah,
Thank you so much,
guys.
President Armstrong.
Awesome. Learn by doing in action. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Yeah.